Well, good morning, Interbet players, and welcome to the show for the Vaal. This is Thursday, the 14th of January. I hope you enjoyed the insert and the discussion on the objection yesterday, and were able to pick up the little footage that I did, and I hope that helped you to understand where we should be going with maybe with all these things. Just a bit of news. There's been a big hoo-ha about the Queen's Plate payouts, the win payout on Jet Dark, who won the Queen's Plate, and the Pick Six payout, and quite a good article in Sporting Post on what actually happened there. But I'm sure that's not the bottom of it. I've always been saying, and I've been saying this for a long time now, that there is something going on with the tote pools. You see horses shorten dramatically at the off, and it should not happen. I assure you there's no reason why it should happen. Certainly when you see Interbet close the tote pools, as the horses are starting to load or halfway through the load, you can't get on. And why should that not happen everywhere, and make sure that everything is transparent about that. Other news, Summer Pudding's not running in the Met. She's gone back to Joburg and getting ready for the Champion Challenge. Maidan, as I told you, Mike de Kock got two runners in the first race tonight, both by Asiatic Boy, and it's quite fun to watch what happens at Maidan. Very good racing, and certainly well worth getting involved there. The form works out. Look for the big stables. But Rashida Rahi is really setting the course alight with lots of winners. He's a leading trainer at the moment. Rafif had his second juvenile winner, which was very pleasing to see, because he's a very, very well bred horse standing at Highlands, and I expect him to do extremely well. Talking about Stallions, the sad passing of Khaled Abdullah saw Kingman Colt reach top price at the Magic Million sale on day 2. Now, Kingman was owned and raced by Khaled Abdullah, amongst others being Frankel. We have twice over in this country who Khaled Abdullah raced. He was a fantastic sportsman, loved horse racing, very, very good for the industry. And John Chandler in America ran his operation. He's a very good friend of us South Africans. He's married to Alice Bell, and certainly top breeders. But let's get back to this. Coolmore bought this son of Kingman for $1.8 million, and John Camilleri bred it. Now, he's the guy who bred Winx and Vancouver, so he's a very, very good breeder. He bought the mare in England, put her in foal to Kingman, bought the foal out to Australia, and it was sold by Sejano for 1.8 million. 1.9 still the top price, led around by our man Emil Fredericks from the Cape. He's looked after the horse that made the top price yesterday. 2 days at Magic Millions, quite interesting to read the statistics. $85 million have been spent, averaging $258,000. That's 2.58 million. That's an average for 330 lots, 88% clearance. And Barry Bowditch, very, very impressed and happy with the way things are going. Great for Barry and the team there. Vin Cox will be there with all his Coolmore boys. And on top of that, I'm Invincible is a top stallion. He really has done well. Sejano, the top vendors, and they're going extremely well too. So let's go into the Vaal and start off with the Pentrometers. 27 soft are going today, 7 meters false rail from the 600 meter mark. Right, let's have a look at the business as far as the racing's concerned. Race 1, 12:35. It's a maiden plate and it's a four-cornered contest. 12's my first choice, Successful Ruler. I think this horse will come on from its first run and should be able to put this lot away. But of the older horses, of the 3-year-olds, there's 2 Inherit the Rain. Mike de Cox might improve over the 1200 coming back in trip. And Fort Commander certainly with the jockey booking of Stradum, could have a big chance. But have a very close look at 15, which is the reserve runner. I expect this to go really well. Michael Adam, as his runner, Calvin Habib gets a ride. Blinkers have been put on this horse. Put him into everything that you do. Race 2, Maiden Plate, 1,200 meters, very difficult indeed. 11, Kissing Booth would be my first choice for the Sean Terry stable. Improvement expected there. Then 1, Right Choice, 2 good runs. Melvin, always running on, got to have a chance to differentiate. Ran well for Matsuyami. That's number 4 on the card. And then the 2 Robbie Sage runners both come into the play as well. Race 3 is a graduation plate, 1,000 meters, very difficult indeed. Spring Break looks like the right one with the scratching the Salam Keen. Verena, I think, is maybe the horse to have a bet on, but at weight for age, she's not well in, although she gets a 2.5 kilogram claim. Viper Jet will be running on strongly. Garden Party is very fast, as is Valerian King. It's a very difficult race indeed. Race 4. Merit rated 100, 2,000 meters, and Lily Blue got to be the first choice. She's very good, this mare, the Zimbabwean mare, and you can see how she absolutely canters in the race. She moved up extremely easily last time, got to the front and won, despite rolling around a bit. But Rougelet meets her on 1 kilo better terms, which will make her closer, and Shivers meets her on 2 kilos better terms. Still think they're going to battle to beat Lily Blue. Race 5, mirror rated 87, 2,000 meters. I'm going with number 5, Nebraska. Blinkers have been fitted. I think he's the right horse. Everything points to him. Tyrus Express, good form. And Muzi goes well for this horse. But Zealand Zest is very interesting jockey. Sherman Brown's won his last 2 on this horse, and he won 3 out of 4 starts that this horse has won on him. So he goes on well with him. He's got to get to the front. Arcoy's Imperial Master got chances. Race 6 classified, 1,500 meters. I like Afternoon Tea as an improver, big price, 7 to 2. Latin Opus gets the blinkers, that's got to make it run well. Plumfield might not get into the race in time because she definitely takes time to wind up, but she can be covered up by Craig Zaki and should run well. And look at Private Ruler if you're looking for a bit of a roughy Fani Broncos runner. Race 7 classified, 1,500 meters. I'm going for Under Troy. They're number 4 on the card. They put the blinkers on. It's run 2 very good races, and I expect the blinkers to improve the coup de grace filly. What else? Hertog, will he get the trip? Swiss Bank's got Foreman as your favourite. It's a very thin, this race. Solivet ran pretty well on the Tuesday. Got to go into a race like this. Race 8, classified 1,200 meters. Midnight Caller might be the right horse here for the mowing time. Look for big improvement. It improved last time. Into the Future's an improver. I expect this to go really well for Baron Porters. Come from Durban, and I think Baron Porters has a knack of improving these horses. Undisclosed gets Lyle Hewitson. He's ridden this before, and he ran 2.5 lengths behind Pinda Mazzala, so that gives him an undeniable chance. Ramsey, look for improvement. Sloan Seattle also got a chance, but the 2 that might fight it out are Afriel with Joshua Solomon's aboard for Clinton Binder, and the horse that's drawn next door to it is Speechmaker. So both of those got chances. Everything looks like a great day at the Vaal. We should have some fun, and I hope that you enjoyed the show, and please subscribe and share with all your mates, press the notification bell. We're going to be doing lots of shows. As I told you, we reached our 1,000 subscribers, and we're going to be doing lots of shows. I'm going to be on the air whenever there's something going on. Keep you informed. Have a good one.